and welcome to another vlog. My name is Chantal if you're new here, and I make videos about my life in New York City. Most of the time they're about spots that I love to go to, restaurants, shops, neighborhoods. So today we are in the Upper West Side. It has been so long since I've been up here. My first 4 years in New York were spent up here. Grad school, first job, living in my first couple of apartments. So there are a lot of memories in different streets. And I thought I would go back to some of my favorites for breakfast. I'm headed to Absolute Bagel first, which are the best bagels on the Upper West Side and probably a contender for best in the city. At least they used to be. So I want to see how they taste now. They used to be cash only, so I am coming armed with a $10 bill. And then I will go around to some of the other spots that I used to frequent when I went to grad school. And then we'll head down further. Upper West Side is huge, so I'm not going to cover the entire neighborhood today. But I am going to hit up some of my favorite food spots. We're going to go to a museum. And then Central Park leaves are leafing. It is foliage season, and I'm here for it. So that is going to be our ultimate destination later down in the day. Come along. It is cold AF. We had 70 degrees over the weekend, and now everything has plummeted. I am in a scarf. I have a hat. I have had a cold. I'm recovering. Welcome to fall in New York City. been secured. I used to come here every morning, so I thought I'd give it another shot. And now I'm gonna see if we can get onto Columbia's campus for the MEMS. We've made it, and I'm gonna have some breakfast on the steps because they are soaked in sunshine right now, and it is the warmest it's gonna get today. I have thoroughly enjoyed this mid-morning break sitting on the steps, but now it's time to do something different. We are going to head to the museum. Admittedly, we are taking a slight detour because the subway let me off right around an area of shops that I have on my list. So let's go to Zabar's and a couple of others that I think are worth looking into if you're up here. After that impromptu shopping excursion, we are now headed to the Museum of Natural History. I really want to show you guys a new wing. I just saw it when I went with my mom and Luca the other day. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And speaking of lovely, the person inside of Lush that helped me pick out all the lovely products, her name was Mac. She was amazing. So if you go in there, it was such a relaxed shopping experience. I got to chat with her. She taught me a little bit about their hair stuff for Luca because he's got curly hair. I'm always trying to find the right system to take care of his hair and not make it get so knotty and matted, because it's a bit of a journey, honestly. He sleeps like a crazy person, so every morning he wakes up and the whole back of his head is just like wild. So looking for something to maintain his curls, found some stuff, very excited to try it out with him. And I got him some fun bath products, and I got me some fun bath products, so I'm excited. It is bath season, and I can't wait to actually try them out because it's really cold. But for now, we are headed to the museum. Going underneath this really creepy scaffolding. I don't like scaffolding in New York. I don't trust it, but that's okay. About to exit. Okay. I always get a little bit nervous. I don't know if anybody else is like that out there, but I've seen one too many news stories. So we are headed to the museum, and then we're gonna go into Central Park. And I'm just feeling all the fall vibes. Upper West Side is such a pretty neighborhood, and we've got the brownstones here too, and the trees, and the flowers. Okay, I see you. Just a good time. Just set foot into the new wing of the Natural History Museum, and you are not ready for this. If you haven't seen photos, it is pretty cool. Boom. You're welcome. Sitting in my favorite spot. It's the little turret that I showed you from the outside. It has a perfect view over Central Park, and I can see some leaves that are very colorful. Alright, before we head into Central Park, I feel like no trip to the Upper West Side is complete without Levain cookies, because this is where their original location was. If you know, you know. They used to be this tiny cookie shop in the basement of a brownstone. You'd have to stand in line down the block, and you would receive a beautiful cookie for your efforts. They have their original location on 74th Street. Let's go get some cookies and some hot tea, and then we will go into the park. made it. We're in the park. I am headed to a couple of photo spots that I like to go to for peak views. Levain cookie, scale for scale. They're great. I call them Haggard cookies because they're so gigantic and they're so good. Yum. I'm gonna eat this on the way back. Alright, we are headed home because I am tired, I'm cold, but it was a lovely time in the park. As you can see, it's golden hour now, so it's really pretty. The leaves are popping, the sun is out, and I had a really great time walking around. So I hope you enjoyed.